Hello and welcome to episode 224 of WITM. Just 24 hours ago at Great Balls of Fire, Gerald became the Intercontinental Champion. He will be in action tonight. It's a big opportunity. He's going to be taking on it's going to be champion versus champion in a hardcore Falls Count Anywhere match as Universal Champion Dean Ambrose takes on Intercontinental Champion Gerald. But before that, Gerald is going to address the WWE Universe the night after becoming the Intercontinental Champion. We are going to utilize the game's promo system here, as I should probably do more often. And for this, I will take control of Gerald's character just to select the option I think would fit him the best. So Gerald addresses the WWE Universe one night after becoming Intercontinental Champion. Let's hear what he has to say.
He really loves that mic.
He does look pretty determined.
He's not going to keep us waiting, so let's find out.
Yeah, he's got something to say, all right.
And we'll pick I'm So Excited. Every time I walk through that curtain, I can't help but feel excited to stand in front of the WWE Universe and tell them what's on my mind. Ever since joining WWE, we've always had a special connection, like family. I need my family around me right now because there's something important I need to say. You all should be grateful right now. Open them eyes wide. You're looking at the next big thing. So remember this moment. Breathe it in. It'll be the best in your life. Every superstar who comes through that curtain has the same dream. To one day make history in the WWE. Well, you know what? Every time that bell rings, it's a chance to make history. And tonight is the night I plan to make history for all time. I don't want there to be any questions about who I am or where I stand. You want to know something? You don't have to ask. I'm going to tell you whether you like it or not. Thank you, WWE Universe. With your support, I can't lose. You've never given up on me, I'll never give up on you. Together, we are unbeatable. Together, we can conquer anything in our paths. We are a united, unstoppable force. I do this all for you.
Well, now we all know what lies in store for us.
Yep, this is going to be a big night. Huge.
Well, I'm not sure if we can top that, but we will do our best as we move along with our program.
Alright, so Gerald thanking the WWE Universe for supporting him and says he will continue to make history.
We really
Starting
do have
tonight.
all hands on deck for this one. Singles match on tap next. We have Finn Balor versus Mark Henry.
Starting tonight, where he looks to get a non-title victory over the Universal Champion, Dean Ambrose. Before that, we'll jot down the results for the other matches on the Raw card. Alright, Mark Henry defeats Finn Balor. In our Cruiserweight matchup, Cedric Alexander defeats Drew Gulak. Those were the two men randomly selected to face each other. Sheamus and Cesaro defeat the Revival. Big Cass defeats Baron Corbin. Murphy and his former tag team partner Enzo Amore. Asuka defeats Bayley and Mandy Rose in non-title action. Kevin Owens defeats Rusev. And now it is time for our episode 224 match. Gerald, as you can see, I picked a new render for him because I didn't really care for his other one, a new picture. That looks much better for him. And Gerald, his first match since becoming Intercontinental Champion, defying the odds and defeating Bobby Roode and his rival The Miz at Great Balls of Fire to become Intercontinental Champion, now looks to make a statement against the Universal Champion, Dean Ambrose, also the WWE Champion and United States Champion over on SmackDown. Dean Ambrose has been on a roll, nearly unstoppable, but will that momentum come to a short halt against the Intercontinental Champion Gerald? Let's find out as Universal Champion Ambrose takes on Intercontinental Champion Gerald in Falls Count Anywhere action in the main event of Raw. Let's get underway. And no, we are not going to cash in Reigns' Money in the Bank.
I'm getting goosebumps anticipating this one. It's a Falls Count Anywhere match, and it happens next. We have Dean Ambrose versus a formidable opponent.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, the United States Champion, Universal, Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose has to be considered one of the greatest United States champions in sports entertainment history.
And that's quite an accomplishment, considering the greats that have held the U.S. title in the past.
If you're just tuning in, don't go anywhere.
And his opponent, from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Gerald.
This guy will settle for nothing short of a victory here tonight. This is what it's all about. Two competitors going head-to-head to decide which one is truly the best.
All right, and here we go. Dean Ambrose coming out with the United States Championship by Lawless Championships. I guess he's trying to prove his minor title is superior to Gerald's, and Gerald wasting no time right out of the gate with a big boot. And a slam by Gerald. Now clawing away at the shoulder of Ambrose.
Take a moment to talk about Dean Ambrose. What, in your opinion, can the WWE Universe expect from him here?
Gerald has been very impressive so far early in his WWE career, leading just months into his career to an Intercontinental Championship. Now he has an opportunity for a non-title victory against a man who holds 3 championships, including the main championship of Raw, despite being a member of SmackDown Live, the Universal Championship. Gerald has a sledgehammer, looking to take advantage of the no disqualifications. Ambrose just staying far enough back to avoid that sledgehammer. And now Gerald out-tripped into the steel steps. Stomp to the back.
That's a first. What a move.
And Ambrose repeatedly plunging the head of Gerald into the mat outside the ring. Again, Gerald out-tripped into those steel steps. Reversal by Gerald. I believe the head of Ambrose may have caught the end of that sledgehammer.
And what he has to do to rebound.
If it's me, I'm focusing my attention on winning the match inside the ring.
And Gerald goes for cover.
If the referee counts, there's the kick out.
Yeah, just barely.
And Ambrose powers out of 2. Reversal by Ambrose.
He gets out of trouble.
Reversal by Gerald. Forces Ambrose up. There's a punch.
Oh, check that
And
out.
a phase buster. Forces Ambrose up. Irish whip. We're fighting on top of the entrance ramp now. Stomp to the arm.
He can't be happy with how this is going.
And submission locked in.
Locked in. Whoa!
And he fights his way.
Ambrose able to reverse. Gerald landing on the LED board on the entrance ramp.
Dean Ambrose is really going to town right now.
That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Reversal by Gerald.
Man, that's what you call
Stomp to
swinging
the
for
leg.
fences and missing.
Forces Ambrose up.
We're witnessing a merciless
And kicks
assault.
Ambrose
No
down the
mercy
ramp.
whatsoever. Dean Ambrose with
Reversal
the
by
excellent move to
Ambrose.
get out. And that one hurt his hand.
This
Forced
may
by
be turning
Gerald.
into a brawl, King. Yeah, just
There's
don't
a
bring it
kick
over
in
here.
there.
Oh, I think this may
Very
be
laggy for
business.
some reason. Not really laggy, just a lot of slowdown.
Ambrose starting to struggle now. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an
Stomp to the leg.
all-out battle.
I'd say he's
Kick to
been
the
winning this
back.
match up until now, but the tides may very well be turning.
Yeah,
Ambrose
but I wouldn't get
forces
too
Gerald
concerned
up.
for him. I'd still say he's in a very favorable position.
And plunges the head of Gerald into
And
the
that's the
entrance
way he
ramp.
has to be if he wants to win here tonight.
It looks like we're going to see.
Watch it.
Dean Ambrose
Goes
with
for
the
a cover.
There's not a person in this
And
arena
Gerald
who
powers
thought
out
that
at
was it
2.
for him.
No, this guy's too strong. This guy's too powerful.
I've
Elbow
never
strike
seen
to
him do
the
that
head.
before. How will these guys do with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here? That's a first. What a move. Definitely sets a tone for the evening.
I
And
like it.
Ambrose
Out here, you have to be
running
able to
closer
think
to
on
the
your feet
ring.
lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself
But
in a
as
world
Gerald
of hurt.
starts getting to his feet, he'll head back over to the
Dean
ramp.
Ambrose dealing
Punch
out
by
some
Gerald. There's
punishment.
another.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time.
Knee to
Expanding
the
their
back of
repertoire with
Gerald.
that move.
I believe the head of Gerald landing on the edge of that ramp.
I don't know how much more of this he can
Reversal
take.
by
He
Gerald.
might just have nothing left to give,
Really
guys.
slowed
said
down
it,
here.
Michael.
I'm not
This
sure
is
what's going
absolutely
on.
not where he wants to be.
Well, he's not looking very good right now, but I'm not quite ready to say that this one's over yet.
Reversal by Ambrose.
Oh, that's devastating. Oh, once you
And
get
stomp.
out of the ring,
There's another
anything
stomp.
can happen. You've got exposed steel,
Forces
concrete,
Gerald
the
up.
barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
And Ambrose
Oh,
with
man, what a
just a
shot.
fury of strikes to the head of Gerald, getting fired up now.
He's on the defensive
Swinging
now.
neck breaker.
I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
Well, this might finally be where
Stomp
one of
to
these
the
guys
arm.
starts to pull away.
Good point. And how about the amount of time he spent outside the ring?
Forces
It's a
Gerald
little
up.
telling if you ask me. It seems like he's a little
Our
scared
triple
to
going
find
back
out
to
who
the
better
entrance
man
ramp.
is.
He clearly has
Stomp
confidence
to
in
the
that
leg.
move.
Yeah, he's done it enough.
It looks like we're going to see what kind
Stomp
of
to the
pain they can
back.
inflict out here on the floor.
Forces Gerald up.
Oh, what impact.
And a
That just brought him
DDT.
crashing to
Plunging the
canvas
head of
with
Gerald
thunderous
into that
authority.
Man,
entrance
that
ramp.
was some slam.
How will
Stomp
these
to
guys
the
do
back.
with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here?
Stomp to the arm. And a kick. Forces Gerald up.
No, wait, nice reversal.
And a shoulder block. Gerald goes for
He's off
cover.
of the pin. This could be it.
I think he's got him.
What a kick out. Oh,
Ambrose powers out at 2.
Oh, my goodness. How is this not over?
I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one.
Gerald clawing away at the shoulder of Ambrose.
A reversal from Ambrose.
Got a reversal.
Oh, that was slick.
There's a punch. Reversal
A
by
touchdown
Gerald.
Reversal. Can he follow up? Talk about having the living hell beat out of you.
Ambrose going for
This could be
cover.
it. Count, Ref, count. 2. When this guy's on,
And
look
Gerald
out.
powers out at 2. Ambrose is low on stamina.
I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go.
Forces Gerald up.
Here we go.
A reversal by Gerald.
Get out of that.
Looking at it here.
There's the spear. Is Gerald about to get a victory over
He can
the
pin his
Triple
opponent
Crown
right here.
champion,
I think this
including
is
the
it.
Universal Championship? He is. Gerald, in his first match as becoming Intercontinental Champion, defeats Triple Crown champion Dean Ambrose.
Here's your winner, Gerald.
Man, what a contest. We definitely just witnessed one for the ages.
I'll remember that one for a long time.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly impressive, Michael.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing.
All right, so Gerald making a statement that Great Balls of Fire, he defeated Intercontinental Champion Bobby Roode and #1 contender and his rival The Miz. The next night on Raw, he defeats the Triple Crown Universal, WWE, and United States Champion Dean Ambrose. All right, Gerald on a roll, continues to impress, and we'll get the results for Raw and get our rankings update. All right, we'll start off with the Raw women as usual. Asuka defeats Bayley and Mandy Rose. Bayley drops down to number 3. Mandy Rose drops down to number 9. And the top 5 contenders to the Raw Women's Championship are number 1, Nikki Bella. Number 2, Liv Morgan. Number 3, Bayley. Number 4, Dana Brooke. And number 5, Lana. And we'll do the Cruiserweights next. Cedric Alexander defeated Drew Gulak. Alexander moves up to number 6. Gulak is somewhere in here. He falls to number 15, the bottom of the rankings. And the top 5 contenders to the Cruiserweight Championship held by Lince Dorado are number 1, Andrew. Number 2, Brian Kendrick. Number 3, Noam Dar. Number 4, Akira Tozawa. And number 5, Grand Metalik. Now the Raw Tag Teams. Sheamus and Cesaro defeated the Revival. Revival moves down to number 2. And the top 5 contenders to the Raw Tag Team Championships are number 1, Authors of Pain. Number 2, The Revival. Number 3, The Miz Taraj. Number 4, New Day. And number 5, The Usos. And now the Intercontinental title rankings. Mark Henry defeated Finn Balor. Henry moves up to number 17. Balor falls, or Balor's not in these rankings. And Kevin Owens defeated Rusev. Rusev falls to 11. Owens moves up to number 22. Gerald defeated Dean Ambrose. Dean is not in these rankings, and Gerald is already champion, so no change there. And the top 5 contenders to the Intercontinental Championship held by Gerald are number 1, Sheamus. Number 2, the former champion Bobby Roode. Number 3, The Miz. Number 4, Zack Ryder. And number 5, Xavier Woods. And now the Universal title rankings. Mark Henry defeated Finn Balor. Balor falls to number 4. Kevin Owens defeated Rusev. Owens moves up to number 4, so Balor's going to fall another spot to number 5. And Gerald defeated Dean Ambrose. No change because Ambrose is champion. And the top 5 contenders to the Universal Championship held by Dean Ambrose are number 1, Cesaro. Number 2, Sheamus. Number 3, Bobby Roode. Number 4, Kevin Owens. And number 5, Finn Balor. And now we advance to SmackDown. We'll see if we will finally see Dalton Roush in action for the first time since Money in the Bank. And I split up American Alpha, as was confirmed tonight when Jason Jordan was introduced as the storyline son of Kurt Angle. So Chad Gable will now be a singles wrestler on SmackDown, and Jason Jordan will be a singles wrestler on Raw, as they are in real life. And we are going to see Dalton Roush in action. It's going to be a hardcore fatal 4-way match, and he's going to be taking on Sin Cara, Mike Kanellis, and the real-life WWE Champion, Jinder Mahal. So that is going to do it for episode number 224 of WITM. Until 225, this is Corey, signing off.